This is Paul Johnson from Chatham, Illinois, and you're in the music room with Randy Treadway and Helen Treadway. Right down an old country tract, life was simply a matter of fact. It was church on Sunday morning, and through the week we'd work the farm. Hey, it was something to see on those acres that used to be. Well, Grandpa built a house with his own two hands, taught my daddy how to be a man. Worked cattle and the field, that American life so real. Yes, it was something to see on those acres that used to be. Yeah, now we carry memories of a place and a time, and we thank God in heaven for a home where our hearts could lie and feel so free on those acres that used to be. Yeah, well, down yonder in the pasture land, there's a willow by the water that would grace the land, and the leaves danced lazy on those waves, taking us back to yesterday. All those acres that used to be. Yeah, now we carry memories of a place and a time, and we thank God in heaven for a home where our hearts could lie and feel so free on those acres that used to be. In that floor of the house that Grandpa built, I found a guitar, that Hawaiian steel. Now memories roll back to me as that guitar rings a melody, just taking me back to those acres that used to be. Thank you very much.
Paul Johnson in the house. Welcome back. It is so good to see you and have you back in. It's been a while since you've done a radio show with us.
It's great to see you and all our friends that are here today.
Yeah, you have a good audience tonight. It's Old Home Week.
The best people you can find right here.
That's right. That is right. So those acres that used to be, I don't think I've heard that one before.
That was kind of a newer song. That was really just about growing up, and you know, when you're growing up, there's things that you just really come to appreciate.
Mm-hmm. That was one of them?
That's pretty much, yeah. Family, and we always had a place to stay. So, you know, life's good that way.
Yeah, it is.
I love live
You
stuff.
have a song called My Love Shines Through You. That's another one. Yeah. I know that one.
You're better than you'll ever know.
As I rise to a new day, I know this world is alright. Hey, love, I hold you in my heart now. Yes, and babe, you're in my life. Love is so true, and my love shines through you. When I'm walking beside you, my gray skies turn to blue. And I know that in this heart there isn't anybody I love like you. Love is so true, and my love shines through you. Yeah, so come on and love me, baby. You know I wanna love you again. Baby, I never let it in. Well, today I gave my heart, my love and life to you, 'cause you're the only woman whose love has ever been true. Love is so true, and my love shines through you. Yes, so come on and walk with me, baby, and love me again. Baby, I never let it in. Hey, I'll be there till the end. Hey, you're my dearest friend. Yeah, 'cause love is so true, and my love shines through you. All right, thank you very much.
Nice. Okay, you have another one. Hello, honey.
Oh, okay.
Where did you get the inspiration for that one?
I don't know.
Just being like a gigolo?
Just pure luck.
Being a
Pure
gigolo
luck.
and saying, hey, honey.
Hello, honey. How you been? Well, my dear, now, baby, good to see you again. And this heart wants to beat for you. And that love, now, honey, that we once knew. But you know, baby, it ain't the same when you call my name. You can keep living high on your hill with love falling around you, baby, like $100 bills. Hey, you might find it like a diamond in the rough. Oh, tell me, baby, what you wanna go and give it up. And now, sugar, don't you sound so sweet? You once did whenever we meet, but this heart, it don't beat for you. Oh, that love now, honey, that we once knew. But you know, baby, baby, it's all the same when you call my name. Hey, so you can keep living high on your hill with love just falling around you, baby, like $100 bills. Hey, you might find it like a diamond in the rough. Oh, tell me, baby, what you wanna go and give it up. Hello, honey, how you been? Well, my dear, good to see you again. But this heart found someone true, and this heart now, honey, don't beat for you. And you know, baby, it ain't the same when you call my name. So you can keep living high on your hill with love falling around you, baby, like $100 bill. Hey, you might find it like a diamond in the rough. Oh, I tell you, babe, but you go and give it up. Give it up.
Yeah, baby. Now that's a song.
That was a goofy pick, and I used to do when I got here. I haven't done that in a while.
I
It's kind of
love
fun.
it. That's awesome. Next, you're going to give us a really big treat because you're going to do a 3-song medley for us.
Ooh.
Make it all one long one. And you have a friend that's going to even play with you on this one.
David?
Mr. David Hurricane Hayden. Woo!
Well, thank you all for coming out here and hanging out.
Our
I mean, it's been a long time since I've been here,
This has been wonderful.
and
It
it's
is great.
It's great, and the fact that you guys came out here to listen and enjoy, I really appreciate that immensely.
The Treadway and Friends Band is back for the evening.
I saw Paul Johnson written on the text. There was no place
Oh
to be.
man.
All in.
I don't know if you want to tell us about these songs. We've got the first one is Heart Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is Sinister Sky. And the third part of the melody is I Know the Devil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What a combination.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
Heart Attack is just about why in the hell can't we get along?
right?
You know, you look around the news and everything, people just don't get along anymore. It's like, what's going on? And there's a better way.
Yep.
And it's up to every one of us individually to find it and letting people fight about it all the time.
That's right.
And so let's just try to take care of each other and take care of the planet while we're at it, right?
And
Because
stay-
God knows the animals, they need our help, you know? So, all right. So this is a little thing called Heart Attack. This is Life and Love on the Way. Hey, there's a redbird outside my window, just singing a song about yesterday. And for every song he's singing, hell, I can see life and love on the way. Yeah, can't we see? I can see life and love. I can see life and love. I can see life and love on the way. Yeah, tell me what you wanna sit there for. Just trying to find a way to settle the score. Yeah, now it's only gonna lead to war. Hell, we all know that we don't need that anymore. Why don't we see? I can feel life and love. Hey, I can feel life and love. I can feel life and love on the way.
Yeah. And
I threw a little
then
twist on there for you.
I see a sinister sky in front of
Okay.
me.
Okay. This was about the mortgage bailout, pretty much. Hell, I've been working, yeah, well, all of my life, just trying to break away from a little bit of worry and strife. Hell, but baby, I know there's something going on. Well, it makes me feel like we're lost inside some sinister wrongs. Well, I think tomorrow it'll take my greatest will, it'll rise and head back to work, baby, just to pay those bills. Rich man's a getting richer, and the working man will barely get by. It makes me feel like we're lost inside a sinister sky. Yeah, I think tomorrow is gonna take my greatest will, rise and head back to work. Babe, we gotta pay those bills. Rich man's getting richer, the working man will barely get by. Hell, it makes me feel like we're lost inside a sinister sky. It makes me feel like we're lost inside a sinister. Hey, I feel like we're lost inside a sinister sky. Yeah. Thank you. That song will get your aggressions out there, Dan. All right.
Ready then.
And the third part of your medley is I Know the Devil.
Oh, man.
Do I need to ask about this song? Do I have to worry about
You know what? No, that's a great question. It really is. You know, when we were growing up, I was always hooked on, you know, traditional type country music and the imagery that they used. Yeah. And this has some classic imagery in it, you know. The stories that I was writing earlier, kind of like family and life experiences, I try to write from like a vantage point of the traditional artists that lived it. You know, Johnny Cash, he lived things. He wrote some things that were outside that, you know. Loretta, Merle, Willie, any of that kind of thing. So this song kind of is derived out of that, I guess.
All right.
Plus, one night I was bored and I was playing guitar and it came out. So
All right.
I guess I was supposed to write it.
Hey, works.
I know the devil, yeah, this I must confess. I know the devil and how she wears a long black dress. I know the devil and that sheepish grin, and I've seen the devil and I know she just walked in. Yeah, well, I've always been running wild and free, like the Mustangs on the range. Yeah, that's the way life should be. And ain't no woman been able to tame this wild steed, but I see that woman and she's tempting me. Yeah, well, to change me. Yeah, well, I can see that twinkle there that shines right in her eye, bright as those stars out in the Texas sky. Ain't no woman been able to tame my worried mind, but she's tempting me, yeah, to change my mind. But I guess she was an angel there in that long black dress, 'cause I had to give her my heart and soul, I confess. Hey, no more out there just running free, for that woman and I, we will burn through the fire of love for eternity. David Hayden, ladies and gentlemen. David Hayden.
Thank you. Thank you all. Paul, thank you.
Thank you. And
My pleasure.
it's always great. If you get a chance, go see David Hayden play
Yeah,
He
or
plays
maybe-
all over the
maybe-
Dallas
maybe
area.
we can get him to tour with Paul Johnson. Hey,
that's it.
how about that?
And I got to give a shout out to my good buddy Jim Nitschke back there in the back.
Yeah.
Now, that was like as Western a feel of the song I could get, because I would have had him do "I'm a Lonesome Cowboy," but
Yeah.
he told me I couldn't do it. So,
Oh.
but he's my hero. I'm just kidding. He's just messing with me. He's my hero. All right. What do you got next there, Helen?
Well, everybody in this room have a real commonality with a songwriter that passed away a few years ago. He was kind of in our fold as well, by the name of Dennis Todd. And you are going to honor him tonight and do a song that he wrote called "The Road."
I'm gonna try to do it tonight.
Yeah.
Dennis was a one-of-a-kind individual, and the first time I met him, he came up and commented about my energy when I play. And Dennis was he's a little more technical, and he'd do these awesome voicings. And if you get a chance, go check out Greg Whitfield doing a bunch of Dennis Todd songs. They're great. Or go check out Dennis Todd in the music room.
And we get to hear you playing Dennis
So
Todd.
I didn't get to do a song for the memorial, and I kind of wanted to do something for him.
Yes.
So. You got a lot of choices on the road of life. Have you made your choices well? Always turning off down a dead-end street, down a one-way road to the wishing well. You get a new chance every morning. You gotta leave those yesterdays behind. You better put your best foot forward, 'cause you're running out of time. It ain't the road you take, it's the choices that you make. Well, I talk to God on occasion, and I ask Him for a guiding hand. My Lord, help me move this mountain. It's the last thing I'll ever ask. He said, okay, but just remember this: it ain't the road that you take, it's the choices that you make. You can sit around feeling sorry for yourself, or you can change. So if your road's going nowhere, you better take a closer look inside. Hey, there are no exits on life's highway, so take a closer look inside. You can blame it on the road. You can blame it on the road. You can blame it on someone else, or you can change. That song totally evolved when I was just doing it. I was like, I had a totally different feel earlier. It's weird.
We would have loved that.
And,
it's all Paul Johnson.
You know, yeah.
It had Dennis's heart.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was for Dennis.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
What else we got there?
We have Don't
Oh, man alive.
Scoot the Rocks. Oh, boy.
I don't even know if I should do that one, honestly,
Why?
now. So, I guess let me give a precursor if I'm going to try to do this song.
Okay.
Grandfather, after he came back from the war, he'd always say things, try to keep you straight. And one of the things that we used to do is we'd kick the rocks in the driveway, and he'd jump us for it every time and be like, don't scoot my rocks around, you know. And then there's other things in there about, you know, when you're wearing your shoes in the house and leaving dogs alone and things of that nature. So I will do my best. So this was a newer song too. And I did actually put this one on the album. So if you'd like a copy of it that's all together, I can get that for you. Graduation. Yeah, but Grandpa went off out there and he served a nation. He gave it his all until his legs gave out. And they put him on that boat just to ship him out. By the grace of God, he did make it home to the arms of a family, and that's where he'd roam. He'd say words sometimes hard to understand, till we grew up and we came to understand. Don't scoot the rocks, don't pet that dog, hey, leave your dirty shoes right there in the hall. Hey, don't track on my house, boy, you better leave them toys alone. They don't belong to you, and you're old enough to know. Time, it'll move so fast. Sometimes we'll speak his words and stand there and laugh. And his words, they echo in our minds, carrying us right back through the doors of time. Don't scoot the rocks, don't pet that dog, hey, leave those dirty shoes right there in the hall. Hey, don't track him to this house, boy, you better leave them toys alone. They don't belong to you, and you're old enough to know. We'd give anything to hear him say those words again. Words of love that were once oh so hard to understand. Yeah, but those words, they will echo in our minds. We stand here through these walls of time. Don't scoot the rocks, don't pet that dog. Yeah, leave those dirty shoes right there in the hall. Hey, don't track on my house, boy, you better leave them toys alone. They don't belong to you, and you're old enough to know. Words of respect, words of love, words that we built our lives out of. Yeah, those words of respect and those words of love, and how those words we built our lives out of. All right. Thank you.
I like that.
Thank
I really
you.
like that. I think everybody within our age group can totally grasp that and understand that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's funny to say things when you're a kid. You're like, man, that he's grumpy grandpa, you know. But I mean, he was my best buddy, you know, especially as we got older, you know. Right. So yeah. So anyways, that was an effort for him. And we got a co-host today, don't we, Helen?
Our co-host, Mr. Whit Hyde, is here with us
Whit
in
Hyde.
the house.
Happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us, Whit.
Well,
this guy's a living legend. He's a songwriter, a drummer, family man. He's doing it all. The best guy in the world. There you go.
That's right.
What's up, Whit?
Let's talk about The Lord Was Right There.
Oh, okay. Essentially, a bunch of us know there's a great one, the great songwriter that's not here with us tonight, and her name's Wanda Mullins. And she wrote this song called Tell Your Angels. And I know CJ and Randy can vouch, and Helen. It's a very moving song, and she did such a great job with the lyrics. And she asked me to help with the music for it. And I'm not going to do that particular song, but this song here was another one that was written kind of at the same time. And since I play a little more up-tempo, it kind of fit on the project that I did. So I decided to use that, and I decided to perform that one for you tonight. I'll do my best for you. Well, I burned all my bridges and I played my last card. Had my hands in empty pockets, just walking in the dark. Chased away an angel there to watch over me. Yeah, but sometimes you just can't see. Was trying to crack that code, went traveling down the wrong road. If I'd opened my eyes, I guess I might have seen that my Lord, He was right there waiting patiently. And my Lord was right there for me. Well, I tried the bottle, it don't make you strong. I turned around and so many times I'd been wrong. And I couldn't find that angel that was once with me. Sometimes you can't see. I was trying to crack a code, went traveling down the wrong road. If I'd opened my eyes, I guess I might have seen that my Lord, He is right there waiting patiently. And the Lord was right there for me. I'm not the same man that I used to be. Through His works now, I can plainly see. And I found an angel who's still watching over me. Lord, I'm so glad that You set me free. I was trying to crack a code, went traveling down the wrong road. If I'd opened my eyes, I guess I might have seen that the Lord, He is right there waiting patiently. And my Lord was right there for me. Hey, my Lord was right there. Hey, my Lord was right there. Yeah, He's been there and He never left me. All right. Thank you very much.
Amen, amen.
And
So, Paul, I know you got another tune for us, but before we get to that, I hear you got a record out.
I do have a record. It's called Midwest Drive. And this fella, your co-host tonight, I believe, he actually is a
Yes.
drummer, and he played the drums on it.
Oh, imagine that.
That was a good pitch there, Whit. And at any rate, we actually did it's really kind of a heavily country influenced album. There'll be a lot more steel guitars and fiddles and things like that on it, you know. And our good friend, Mr. Bill Smith, and Wanda made some contributions on the songs. So, there's a shout out to Wanda Mullins listening online.
Hey, Wanda.
All right, she's a living legend.
Can we find that online anywhere, Paul? Or
What's that?
the record?
Actually, I don't have it online.
Okay, it's
So
coming
how
now.
do
I
people
guess.
find you
Oh,
to
man.
get your music?
You know what? You're going to have to send an email to In the Music Room right now.
Okay.
And then
We'll make sure
we'll get one
it to
set up
you.
so that we can do that.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not a crazy promoter. I just do this because it's fun, you know? So I know some people, they give everything and throw it all in there. I'm a working man. I
Well,
just do
we-
this for fun.
We need to let people be able to take you home with them without having to feed you breakfast.
That's right. You borrowing from Ken Gaines? Kent, you borrowed your joke. She owes you a nickel. Oh, man.
Yes, I borrowed Ken's
Oh,
line.
man.
I can hear the road.
Okay. Well, I think this is probably a good one to close out on tonight. This is just one because I used to run all the time and I was always gone. So the family was like, "Where's that kid at?" And I can hear the road calling me, taking me away again, sending me on down the line to places I've never been. I can feel the full wind blowing, blowing me away again, taking me to places I've never been. Hey, I might be out there living my dreams, running on down the line, to another extreme. Hey, well, I've found when you find a lonesome road, hey, that road, it'll carry you, it's gonna carry you home. Mama called me up on the telephone and she said, son, hell, when you coming on home? You know you've been gone so long. And I said, I love you, Mom, I know how long it's been. I can hear the road calling me again. Hey, I might be out there chasing my dreams, running on down the line to another extreme. Hey, well, I've found when I find a lonesome road, hey, that road, it'll carry me home. I guess I'm going home.
I'm not trying to press you or anything, but do you want to try and take a run at Written in the Stars, or you just did it come back to you?
Yeah, well, I remember Grandpa out sitting on the front porch swing, and he'd share an apple with me, and my life, it meant everything. Yeah, well, he'd crack an old smile, and then he'd crack a joke. Well, I know that time we shared, well, it meant the most. Yeah, well, can you imagine that kind of love? I believe that it's written in the stars above. I believe that it's written in those stars above. Yeah, well, I remember Grandma, how she'd bake up the finest cake, and you knew that she'd bake with such love that you know you'd never mistake. Yeah, well, she'd grab an old comb just to push a curl up in your hair. Well, you knew that she lived with such love, and you knew she always cared. Yeah, so can you imagine that kind of love? I believe it's written in these stars above. Yeah, well, I remember 4 kids just playing out there in the country. Yeah, surrounded by those fields and farms and good families. Yeah, we'd laugh and cry all throughout the years. Well, the one thing that we always knew is love is always crystal clear. Yeah, so can you imagine that kind of love? I believe that it's written in these stars above. Yeah, well, I can see 2 people standing there at the church, well, vowing to share their names and just put each other first. Yeah, for richer or poorer, in sickness and health. Well, I found a love like that. It's worth more than wealth. Yeah, so can you imagine ever that kind of love? I believe that it's written in these stars above. I believe that it's written in these stars above. I believe that it is a gift from heaven above. It's a lot easier when you remember the words.
That was awesome.
All right, so that's the family song there. Thank you guys so much for having me and be able to come in here
Absolutely.
and throw
And
10 songs at you real quick.
It's a blessing to us, and you know that this is always your place here in your musical world and that outside. So
Yeah, my life was forever changed when I met the people down here in Waxahachie.
yeah.
And not to
Well,
mention the DFW area. A lot of great folks.
you'll be back. It's written in the stars above that you'll be back.
I think it is. All right. Thank you all so much.
I also want to thank our Facebook audience. Thank you so much for tuning in. It really does mean a lot to the artists, and it means a lot to us. Wanted to thank your wonderful studio audience that you have in here this evening. Yeah. Wanted to thank Reno Treadway and Randy back there, engineering in the booth. Yeah. Our photographers, Gene and Barbara Moore and Bruce Davis. Yeah. And my co-host in crime tonight, Mr. Whit High.
Whit High.
Y'all keep on tuning in. You are in the
Thanks,
music
David.
room.